Now, last June, 4 of my colleagues and I wrote 5 different departments in this administration. And in those, each separate letter, each was different, we wrote to the Inspector General of each department, and we pointed out in each letter specific facts about that department that should give rise to an investigation as to the influence of people who have embraced the idea of civilization jihad and taking this country over and subjugating us to Sharia law. There was such an uproar, even by some Republicans, by a few of them anyway, but some in the media went ballistic. And instead of doing their own investigation, they start blaming the messenger. But I don't hear any of those people attacking Secretary Clinton on her way out for saying, by the way, there is a global jihadist threat. It's what we've been trying to tell people for a couple of years at least. There is a global jihadist threat. Thank you, Secretary Clinton. You're right. Now for this administration to bring people in to top positions who do not understand the threat to this country and think that ignoring due process of our Constitution and killing American citizens with drone bombs is somehow preserving the Constitution. It requires another look. It requires oversight. There may be circumstances where that's what needs to be done. But I do find it interesting that this administration and certain leaders here on the Hill had no problem with Al-Awlaki leading prayers here at the Capitol, here on Capitol Hill, prayers by Al-Awlaki that were videotaped, that you can still find. He led prayers on Capitol Hill, and then he goes to Yemen, and this administration thinks we better kill him with a drone without due process. What were they afraid of? Maybe he'd come back and lead prayers on Capitol Hill? Or maybe he would be captured and talk about who all he led prayers with on Capitol Hill? What was the need for taking this man out? We're told he had blood on his hands, and so it does seem. But there seems to be a problem when leaders of this country will say you cannot waterboard to get information, even though it's not a threat to the health of the individual. Scares them. But we will take an American citizen out who, not so long before, was leading prayers of Muslim staff members here at this Capitol, on Capitol Hill. It would be a grave mistake for our Senate to confirm John Brennan as the chief architect that he has been for the failure to understand and comprehend the global jihadist threat that Secretary Clinton has noted going out.